Hey parents, Varsity Media is now offering ISO video of just your athlete. Why settle for the wide angle that shows every player on the field? With our ISO video, your athlete is front and center the entire game. This footage will help in creating highlight videos for college coaches to better pinpoint your athlete's play on the field. Watching our video will help your athlete improve progressively throughout the season and may lead to a college scholarship. Varsity Media is now booking ISO videos for the fall, but spots are limited. Contact us today for football, soccer, field hockey, and volleyball by calling 516-403-2050 or emailing ben@varsitymedia.net.
Varsity Media is now opening up our schedule to any teams looking to be on a sportscast. Watching yourself on camera is okay, but hearing your name on a Varsity Media sportscast is like you're a pro.
Ball's moving in front. Kesselring wins it! Rex in effect!
Micaiah Benjamin Castle gets it into the box. It got all the way through. Pasio with a chance, and he puts it home.
Quick snap. Parks up the middle into the end zone for the Bruins touchdown.
Varsity Media offers sportscast coverage for any sport, and our coverage airs live and on demand so everyone can watch the game. Now is the time to be a star on Varsity Media. Contact us to book a sportscast today at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
And welcome back to Batavia, New York, the David M. McCarthy Memorial Arena, here for the David M. McCarthy Memorial Tournament, Steve. Championship game, your B&D United tonight going up against Niagara Wheatfield. Steve, this should be a barn burner. This is what we've waited for. This is war, as Nina once said, in 99 Left Balloons. But Steve, a massive win last night. We said it was going to be a top-down approach from these captains. And boy, I got to tell you, every one of them in a big way contributed last night. But today, we will see if they're up to the task.
Yeah, I apologize. Last night on our broadcast during the Iroquois game, I think I said about 10 times we'd be facing St. Mary's today. Got that one wrong. So Niagara Wheatfield gets the nod here today. They are 4-2, 0-1 in the standings. Also in the 2-0 in the Niagara Frontier League. Coming off a win last night against St. Mary's here at the David M. McCarthy, 5-3. And Eric, yeah, the home team here in the championship once again, in a very past tradition, heritage, if you will, of the Christmas tournament here, now named the David M. McCarthy Memorial Christmas Tournament. Just had a nice chat with Mike McCarthy, Brian McCarthy's dad, Dave McCarthy's father. Just a super family, super individuals. And even though Brian cannot be here today, Guy Pellegrino will be our guest in the first intermission to talk about the McCarthy Foundation. Guy was also a 95 graduate that played with Dave McCarthy as well, so we'll get a lot of insight from Guy. That'll come up after period one. But great to be here with you once again. Fans piling in for this one, championship Saturday, if you will. Getting a little late start here today, so if you've been sitting at home wondering what's going on. The Iroquois St. Mary's game got a little nutty. The score was 11-1. It got physical. It got a little, quite frank, stupid.
I think Spencer got involved in an altercation up here. I'm just kidding, of course. But no, there was a. I haven't seen a fight like that in high school hockey in quite some time.
Yeah, kid's helmet was off.
Helmet off, both suspended, would not get off the ice, so that delayed. So 4 o'clock start, which was supposed to be a 3 p.m. start here today, Steve. But this Niagara Wheatfield team is sitting atop the NFL which I'm going to say is the Niagara Frontier League.
You are correct.
Section 6. So we've talked about fast, we've talked about furious, we've talked about physical, and they're going to bring each and every one of those facets today. And, listen, Iroquois not quite at the same level as this Niagara Wheatfield team. So this B&D team will be tested, but that's exactly what you want coming off a game. We said, Steve, last night, top-down approach. Captains were involved. But, Steve, I want to tell you, I know we talked about Nicole's goal last night, and I got to tell you, to me, there are moments that are so impactful on a team. And that, to me, to see that bench, the way they reacted to that goal the other night, last night, I guess I should say, Steve, that is, to me, a monumental moment. And I think we'll look back on that one as a moment that's going to shape the rest of this season. This team coming together in this tournament, no better way on that way. Having your captains away, I think 2 of them with hat tricks, 2 of them with 8 points, 1 with 8 points, 1 with 7 points. Steve, they were involved, and they were involved heavily.
Yeah, Eric, spot on. And just if you're a stats person and if you're a record books person, that goal, now I know the game was 11-1, it got out of hand, but that goal was historic, and I'm going to tell you why. Nicole Doringer became the first female to score a high school hockey goal involved with a Batavia, Notre Dame, etc. There was one other girl, Katie Stack, who has records at RIT.
Correct.
She played 1 year for the Batavia Ice Devils.
That's right.
There were no goals her sophomore year. Kaylee Tort also was a tremendous skater, also played for the Batavia Ice Devils. But Nicole Doringer, historic goal last night, the first female to get that done in that uniform, and very special. And like you said, if you looked at the bench, it looked like they just scored in overtime. The score was 11-1 when that happened. So it's a very special night for the team, and her parents sitting right in front of us right now.
Yeah.
Chris and Dawn, very proud of their daughter as well. It's such a great person.
Oh, it's a monumental goal, Steve, and it's reticent to me. I watched an interview. Obviously, we all know who our MVP is, and that's Josh Allen.
Yes.
We'll be watching him tomorrow. But they interviewed Joel Allen, and Joel Allen said the reason he feels he's an MVP isn't because Josh is interested in the stats and all the fanfare. Josh is interested in his team and his team winning, and that, Steve, is why the focus on the team, and that, to me, why that the reaction on that bench to me was so big last night. And so I'm tremendously elated to see what this team can do. We'll see if they're up to the task, Steve. I believe that they are. There's no question. It's 17 degrees outside, but it's just right in here, Steve.
Yeah, well, we talked about it again during the course of the season, and especially last night. This is a building that B&D, it's just steady as she goes. All they do is win.
That's right.
You can't take anybody lightly. You can never get complacent, as you know. But looking to just keep whatever streak they have going alive at home. They are very, very dangerous on the power play. That's probably their bread and butter. And I know we're getting ready to go down to ice level for our national anthems. Looks like Reese Tanner going to get the nod back in the cage tonight for B&D. And
Mark Johnson will get the...
Mark Johnson taking a picture from the penalty box. Niagara Wheatfield Falcons, they're a smaller school coached by head coach Rick Raisin. The assistants are Ryan Coyne and Nick Breyer, I should say. And we're getting ready for ice level.
Go to ice level for the national anthem. Steve, the anthem is over and the ice is ready. Reese Tanner doing a few angled skating. And here comes the bagpipes, Steve. The Johnson family in full here in house today.
Yeah, Scott Johnson in from, I believe, is it Wisconsin or New Hampshire? I think it might be
Not
Wisconsin.
sure.
Scott Johnson hasn't been in this rink since
Parts
his time,
unknown.
since with the Dean Gonzalez Ford Mustangs back in '78.
Yeah, good to see the whole family in town here, Steve. This is an exciting day. Obviously, Brady with a big game last night.
Yeah,
Hattie.
little Hattie last night, and he wears the C for a reason, and been here since he was in 8th grade, and now his senior year, he and Jameson Motika wearing the C's.
So we're going to see Dunn is their leading scorer. I think 18 points on that season right now.
Yeah, how was your film session last night on Niagara?
Not as good as usual, Steve.
All right. This is
obviously
new
a late
right here.
evening
I
last
agree
night,
with you.
And got a lot of running around done this morning in the Brockport area. So citizens of Brockport, thank you.
And we are underway downtown Batavia, New York. B&D taking on Niagara Wheatfield, the championship in the David M. McCarthy Memorial Christmas Tournament. B&D in their own end. Berger looking for the stretch. That one got tipped, and now Stevens on the wall takes a rough ride, and Johnson going to throw that one down low, and the Niagara zone comes right out in front. Taken there by the defenseman there for Niagara Wheatfield. Usually takes me about a period to get caught up with the visitors' numbers, so bear with me on that. Hutchins on the down low, getting rubbed around there and looking for Bentley, but now taken there by Hutchins. Hutchins looking for help, now finds Bentley. Bentley in the blue line, going to throw it to front of the cage and intercepted by Niagara Wheatfield, but can't get it out. Now they do, and looking for the stretch pass, looking for Dunn. He's their leading scorer, as Eric just alluded to. Now taken there right off the hop. That one went wide. Now Jameson Motika in his own end. Jameson with speed. Motika gonna wheel. Motika being pested from behind. He's 1-on-3 right now. Motika gonna jam. Gonna try to throw that one out front. He watched there by Panessa. And now Panessa in his own end gonna try to get it out. He will. That was gonna go the length of the ice, and I think they're gonna call icing, and they will. That one coming back 200 feet. So good first shift here. Teams feeling each other out early on here.
Yep, they good positionally sound. You see this Niagara Wheatfield team, and we see the speed. They're stretching the ice as well, Steve. But talking to Coach Staley before, we talked about it last night. You could see all the things that the team was working on, and it was clear. And everything we discussed is stuff he's been working on. So once again, you and I ahead of the game. We like to be around the corner, but no, it's great to see that. It's going to be paying off.
Right on, and that one went wide, and now kept in at the point by Luke Staley. Going to go down low for Cummings. Cummings looking for Motika to center, and that one comes outside the line, and that one's going to come right back in to the Niagara Wheatfield zone. And yeah, Eric, a couple injuries last night. Everybody seems to be doing okay. Sammy Pye's lower body last night, little knee on knee. He seems to be fine. I know Cade Champ got chipped up a little bit last night along with Cummings. So everybody seems to be healthy here today. And looking to get after it once again. Motika looking for Pies. Pies and Motika on the down low. Now Pies for Motika. He's behind the cage. Motika going to turn. Now Motika once again going to find Staley at the point. Staley going to try to get it through. Looking for Cummings. Intercepted there by Sammy Pies. Going to cycle it down low for Cummings. Cummings looking for Motika. Cummings again on the half wall. Going to walk it out front. Cummings good patience. Sends it back down low for J-Mo, but that one just missed him. And can they get it out of the zone? They will not. It kept in there once again, but it comes to center where Cummings going to regroup. Goes for Bullholtz. Bullholtz for Staley. Staley now in his own end for Motika. That's a nice breakout, Eric.
Great.
They're 3-on-3 now. Motika over the line looking for Sammy Pies. Throws it in the corner. Now Sammy Pies goes to the corner there with his man, that's Lingle. And trying to get possession here. Cummings will come up with it down low. Cummings going to throw it right towards the cage. That one hit a leg and intercepted there by Doyle. Matt Doyle in his own end now going to skate it out. Doyle gets it out over the line. Leaves it there for Dunn. Now Dunn gets over the line. Little rub out by Johnson, and they come to the meeting. And Bentley in his own end for Berger. Berger going to try to get it out. He will. Sent down the ice. O'Donnell going back after it. No icing. Will Stevens first man back. O'Donnell going to stop and start. O'Donnell in his own end, nice stretch, but that one hit a leg, kept in there. Now Johnson going to say hello to his man, comes outside the line where Hutchins regroups. Hutchins going to go back to Bentley in his own end, and that one going to go right to Tanner. He'll leave it there for Bentley, who Bentley going to get it off on the wall. First man there is Stevens. Stevens going to slow it down on his own end. Going to give it back for Bentley. Bentley for Berger. Berger now going to try to get it high and out. He will. And taken there by O'Donnell. And now Stevens will send it back down into the zone where it's taken there by O'Donnell. O'Donnell going to try to get it out. Now Bentley at center ice. Bentley gets it for Hutchins. He'll knock it down in the zone, and a player change coming out here for B&T. 13:33 here to go. We are just underway. Motika with speed in the zone. Watched there by O'Donnell. First man back, Panessa. Panessa watched by Sandy Pies. Good stick for Motika. Kept in now. You got Dominic Veely at the point. Veely going to throw it towards the cage. Rebound. Right and sent back down the ice. And Eric, kind of similar to last night, where right now, Niagara Wheatfield, like Iroquois last night, having a hard time getting out of their zone. All they can do is ice it. And sometimes that's what you got to do to stick around, right?
That's right. Absolutely, Steve. And I got to tell you, I mean, in a game like this, too, you know, when we get those opportunities, or excuse me, when B&D gets those opportunities, you want to be right up there with them because you could transition and create opportunities for scoring chance.
You do have a new look tonight. Dominic Veely playing the point last night. He was out there. He's out there with his brother right now, but they were on the same line last night. So you got John Scheidt out there right now with Champ and Preston Veely. Champ going to do the dirty work on the half wall. He took a rough ride there, and Veely can't keep it in, but he'll go D to D with Buchholz. Buchholz going to sauce it back for Veely. It's in his skates. And now Veely going to give it back for Buchholz. Buchholz got to be careful in your own zone here, but they're fine right now. There's Champ. Champ going to cross it back for Buchholz. Methodical breakout here. There's the stretch. And that one intercepted there by Lingle and sent back into the B&D zone. Scheidt that one missed everybody. That's going to come back in the B&D zone, and B&D will make a wholesale change.
Yeah, Steve, it's something almost every practice you see regrouping drills, and we're seeing textbook regrouping tonight. Make it, wait for it, and then make your move. And great to see. Obviously, you want speed and transition, but just to see that, I mean, it's just textbook tonight. Great to see.
A lot of patience there. It's all about, like, the game is about possession. It's like soccer. It's about possession. Yeah. Bentley being watched there by number 91, Perry.
Can't get complacent here, Steve.
No, Doyle going to send it back down. Nice play on the wall by Berger. Can't get it out, though. He gloves it ahead, and Berger going to say hello to his man. Big hit right in front of the B&D bench, and now Motika. He's 1-on-2. Motika trying to put it through the legs, and now Sammy Pye's going to come in for help. Little support on the wall, kept in by Bentley. Bentley right back door, Cummings! Oh, right on. Now Sammy Pye's going to throw it down low for Cummings. Cummings going between the legs, right out front in the blue paint. And, here we go, breakaway. Over the line. Going to jam. Oh, off the pipe.
I think he got a piece
that
of
was
that
done.
too.
Their leading scorer off the pipe. Now Motika trying to get it up and get it to center and sent right back in the zone. No icing.
Yeah, I believe Reese got a piece.
Niagara Wheatfield wholesale change. Now Bentley for Berger. Berger in his own end. There's a stretch for Sammy Pies. Takes it in stride. Sammy Pies with Jamison Motika. Sammy Pies got a fire one. Rip. That one goes high and wide. New stick he just bought, I might add. Now comes around the horn there. That's Bernhard. Bernhard now and sent back down the ice. And that's going to come back. The goalie tonight, by the way, Eric, number 30, Christian Beaver, gets the start tonight in net.
No comment.
Beaver, the junior, he's been tested earlier here tonight.
Yep. And he is, Steve, I mean, these goaltenders are outstanding out of Buffalo. Still giving up a couple opportunities out front. So if you're willing to play in that blue paint tonight, you're going to score some goals.
Face off in the zone to the left of the goaltender Beaver and taken there by Williamson. He get it off the wall. Taken there now by Katz. Katz looking for the offsides. Nice back check there, and Buchholz knocks into his man. Now Brady Johnson. Johnson with speed, gonna chip and chase, and throws it down low where Williamson, first man back, but Staley steps up from his D spot, keeps it in, takes a rough ride on the wall. Now Johnson, one-on-one puck battle down low, gets help now from Hutchins. Hutchins comes out of the corner with that one, gets it for Staley. Staley gonna rip it, and Beaver right on.
Right idea. That's the stuff that's going to happen.
That's textbook stuff, Eric, like you said. That's going low to high.
Love it.
That's a defenseman moving his feet to find a shooting lane and just getting it on net. That is textbook fundamental basic hockey.
Yep. And one of those is going to leak out. Whoever's in the blue paint, Casella, Waste Management, clean it up.
So BND rolling 3 lines here early on in this one. 10:41 to go. Period 1. We're scoreless.
Yeah. Got to keep them fresh, Steve.
And on the draw there, little scrum in the face-off dot, but B&D controls. And Bentley, oh, nice shot block there. Who was that? That was 15, Katz. And now down low, and Champ looking to Champ and Scheit out there right now. And a Berger with the backhand, that one gloved down. And can they get it out? Nope, we're going to call offsides on that one. That one going to just come just outside the line.
Yeah, no, that was, it's tough when you're a defenseman and you're kind of playing on your up. He's a left-handed defenseman playing on the right side.
Yeah.
And that's a little bit more difficult.
You usually like to find one-timers in that situation, but
catching on that backhand can be difficult, Steve.
On the draw here, controlled by Niagara Wheatfield. That's Bernhard. Now Cummings for Sammy Pies. Sammy Pies with speed. A nice back check there. Sammy Pies going to turn and get it back down for Motika. Motika goes to the wall with his man Walker. Now Sammy Pies comes in to help Motika. A little 2-on-2 puck battle. Who's got it? Still in the feet now and taken by Panessa. Panessa in his own end, watched by Cummings. He'll get it out, but Bentley going to go D to D. Back for Bentley, back for Berger. Berger in his own end, going to slow it down. Off the wall, finds Motika. Motika with speed. Going to flip it for Sammy Pies. Sammy Pies going to try to get it to Motika. He finds Cummings, though. Cummings down low for Motika. Motika going to lower the shoulder, going to walk it right out in front. Oh, and he took it right in the blue paint there and going to skate it back out is Bernhard. He's going to throw it back down low to wide of Tanner. Berger first man back, going to the wall with Panessa. Berger going to say hello to Panessa, and it comes outside the line where Niagara Wheatfield going to regroup again and sent back into the B&D zone with Berger. Going to go Bentley for Berger, that is. Back for Bentley.
This is an interesting
Bentley,
forecheck.
yeah,
it almost looks like a trap.
It's a one. It's like a one.
No,
one.
It looks like a 2-3, but they're not moving the same. They're not hitting the blue line.
They're definitely hemming them in there right now, Eric. B&D just playing a little catch
looks
right
like
now.
A trap.
You got to be careful here, and it does look like a trap, doesn't it?
Yep.
Berger now going to skate it
That's
outside
how you
the
beat
trap.
A trap right up the middle.
The only problem is that one's going to come down for icing. So
yep.
Give Niagara Wheatfield credit. A little must have been in the film room on that one. They're looking to pin them deep in their own end.
Yeah. Oh, oh no.
Did you been dropping that thing all night, haven't you?
And Steve, what that means? What's that? Can you hear me? Sorry about that, folks.
I think he lost his part of his microphone there. But
sorry about that, Spence.
You're good.
And that's
you can go down there after and try to figure it out. Now sent back into the zone.
Sending Ryan Hamilton.
The leadoff sides. Luke Staley going to skate it out, and Niagara really frustrating B&D right now in their own end with that forecheck, Eric. You're spot on with that. But Hutchins down low and
going
to
eat
the gate.
How do you make that
call? I thought he caught an edge, but the stick must have been there.
Oh, I don't think that's a penalty at all.
We're going to get our first look at the Falcons power play here. Hutchins going to get the gate. 2 minutes for tripping.
I have a hard time with that call, Steve.
It looked like he caught an edge, but the ref didn't hesitate whatsoever.
Yeah.
The stick was there, so going to get a look at the B&D PK. Stevens and Johnson, the forwards, with Berger. And looks like Buchholz out there as well. Or Motika. Ooh, Berger. Now Niagara going to set it up. Going to go low to high. Top of the key. Going to get it through. Nice shot block by Berger. Gets it out. Here we go. Stevens. Can he beat his man? Will Stevens over the line, but a nice back check there by O'Donnell. And here come the Falcons. Here's the entry.
Good speed.
That's Perry. Perry with speed. Going to lower the shoulder. Goes behind the B&D cage. Going to send it back to the point there. That's O'Donnell. O'Donnell going to try to get it back down low, but intercepted by Motika. Now Berger with possession. Going to throw that one down. That's a high stick. And that one's probably, once they touch it, going to stay in the zone. So 1:19 left on the power play, 7:43 left in the period.
Yeah, Brady Johnson has a reason to be talking to the official right now. He got decked right out at the blue line from behind. It went straight down to the ice. He's got a legitimate beef, Steve.
Yeah, I saw him talking. I didn't see it. You saw it?
Yes.
On the face-off there, controlled by O'Donnell. Now O'Donnell going to slow it down and looking for the breakout in the entry. And here we go. Motika with a nice step. Jamison Motika gonna jam. He made one man miss, but taken back there by Perry. And Motika had some words there for number 15, Katz. But they'll start it out again. Here we go over the line. That's Perry. Perry gonna get it up on the wall there for Dunn. There's the entry. They throw it down low, but first man back is Buchholz. Buchholz backhander. Got to be careful there. Taken by Sammy Pies. Sammy Pies gonna reverse it, but kept in there nicely by Kozlesny. Kozlesny get it. Oh, that one just went wide. Now Tanner gonna come out and hang on. Good action here in period one. Both teams looking to find the blue paint and create a little havoc. Still scoreless here. And Eric, 'tis the season. Got the Butterworths. It's so great. We talked about it last night. Coming home for the holidays, especially in the college.
Hey, Sean Pye's in the house.
Sean Pye's in the house. Natalie Pye's in her family. Natalie Ousley.
That's right. Natalie in the house.
Will and Liz Duncan. You got Jay and Colleen Butterworth. Zoe Ava Butterworth in the house. Always great to see people coming back for the holidays and sent back down the ice here.
Cherry Stone Clams tonight at Alex's.
Big reservation at Alex's tonight.
Love it.
By the way, Eric, we got pizza last night. 151 sweet sauce cup and char. They brought it.
Well, we'll see.
Over the line here now. That's Walker. Walker going to throw it down low. First man, Motika. Motika, a little puck battle down low, but controlled by the Falcons. Got to be careful here. Looking for Williamson. Williamson going to throw it to the cage, but that one's wide. Now Quinn Brick going to throw it down low. Intercepted.
5-on-5.
Even Steven, here we go. Can they get there with speed? Yes, they can.
Four
on two. Hutchins over the line for Motika. Motika back for Hutchins. Over the line. They score. Oh, my.
Just like that.
4-on-2 in transition. And my guy, Will Stevens, buries that one on a tic-tac-toe.
Pete with a lower body. Not feeling exceptionally well right now.
Did Johnson? His helmet
His
came
helmet
off.
is stuck.
They're stuck together after the celebration. That's sticking together as a team. Yeah. What a great goal.
Yep.
Will Stevens buries the first one here. Tic-tac-toe, 4-on-2. Motika to Hutchins, back to Motika, Hutchins, and then Stevens with the finish. 1-0 United, 6-13 here.
Bang, bang, good passing play. 24, best of 4. Ethan Ace Hutchins and, of course, Coach Devine in the house as well.
Yeah.
Where is Max?
That's a great question.
Oh, nice
and
work.
Stevens again, a little puck magnet right now. Stevens gonna rip it, and Beaver where he scores!
Oh my!
Will Stevens again!
Oh my!
Beaver definitely wants that one back, but
yeah,
when you're hot, you're hot. Just shoot the puck. Why not?
Yep. Does Pete want the interview now, Steve? You tell me.
Maybe the vodka flu isn't that bad. I don't know.
I got to tell you, we're big fans of the Stevens family and Will, of course. Huge, huge goal right there. And
one shift, 2 goals for number 22.
But Steve, it started with an effective face-off and just working the puck out to that wing spot. He's just trying to get it deep on the goalie end.
Now Motika, can he get No, look at Motika, just a magician right now. Motika gonna jam. Motika gonna throw it right out in front looking for Pies. Pies now on the back check, but it controlled there by Dunn in his own end. He'll get it out, but
here's a regroup, folks. Folks at home, this is going to regroup.
And now Bentley, they just slow it down. Berger and Bentley slowing it down. And nice
Good
pass
look.
for Motika. That's a great look. 3-on-3 over the line. Motika gonna rip
Oh,
one.
that's got to hurt.
Shot block there by Bernhard. Looking for Sammy Pies. Sammy Pies coming back on the back check. And now Bentley gonna rub his man out. That's Perry. Bentley goes in the corner with Perry. Got the shoulder up on him.
Took up
and
2 players
taken there
right
by
there.
Sammy Pies. Sammy Pies over the line. Sammy Pies gonna go wide. Sammy Pies gonna lower the shoulder. Oh, right out front for Motika. Right there. More cleared out. So B&D putting on the heat here right now. Tanner gonna leave it there for Buchholz. Buchholz for Staley. Staley now can't find the handle and taken there by Dunn. Dunn gonna try to get it deep, but intercepted there. A nice pass there up to Champ. Champ gains the line.
Buchholz.
Champ gonna reverse it there right now. Back for Staley. They'll slow it back down in the B&D zone. Staley for Buchholz. Back for Staley off the wall. Now back for Buchholz. And there's that forecheck again, Eric. It's kind of like a 1-3-1. a little bit.
Interesting.
It is an interesting one. There's the stretch.
But that's how you beat it.
And that's Jonah Motika. And Jonah Motika with some jets, but taken there by Lingle in his own end. And right on. Champ tried to throw that one right out in front. That one's sent back down the ice, and that one's going to come back. Will it? Yes, it will. I thought Mangio slowed up there a little bit, but going to get the benefit of the doubt.
One thing I can tell you, this Niagara Wheatfield team not afraid of blocking shots. And that can be huge in a game like this. But, Steve, we've seen this year this team, now how do you continue to keep that metal to the pedal, not let this Niagara Wheatfield team back in the game? We'll see, Steve.
Pedal to the metal, Eric. You said that last night.
Oh, did I do it again?
You did. It's all right.
I blew it.
Johnson going to try to put it out front, looking for Stevens. Now comes back to the point for Berger. Berger going to rip it, and Beaver going to spear one. And I think if you're B&D right now, after seeing the last goal, anything on net is a smart play.
Yeah,
right
I think
now with a goaltender who's fighting the puck a little bit.
Berger is so good, adept at keeping that puck low. He takes the onions and the cheese off the burger, keep it low.
Oh, right on again.
And it creates those opportunities.
Yeah, it looks like an easy play. Now, Johnson right on, and I couldn't tell if Bieber got a piece of that. Now Berger.
Good luck.
Finds Hutchins back for Berger. Berger going to walk it to the center. Going to throw it down low. Stevens going to throw it back down low, looking for Johnson. Brady Johnson takes a look. He'll cycle it back for Hutchins. Hutchins there, watched by his man. That's Kozluzny. And that one goes high and out of play and into the Niagara Frontier bench. So 3:43 here, 2-0 United. Will Stevens, the first two goals here in the opening frame.
Yep, this line come into play. I will see if this line, they're up to the task, Steve. I sense a goal coming very soon. Got to play in that blue paint. Sammy loves to.
Almost lost that draw, which he doesn't too often, and kept down there low by Cummings. And now Dominic Veely going to step in from his D spot and throw that one back down low. First man down low is Motika.
Right there.
Looking for Sammy Pies, but he was upended in the slot area there and taken back there by Williamson. He'll throw it in the B&D zone. Tanner going to come out and leave it there for Dominic Veely. Veely for Berger, that missed him. And now intercepted by Sammy Pies. Sammy Pies with speed. Sammy Pies, good look for Motika. Motika over the line, got a jam. Oh, good pass there. And Motika couldn't finish that one. Coming in front, nice. And
effective chase coming right out.
B&D
nice
buzzing
look.
right now. And
Beaver
standing strong.
They clearly have a plan in that trap right there, Steve. But Batavia's doing it with outlook passes. They're wheeling passes out, so it looks good. It looks good.
So now on the draw here, Sammy Pies in the Niagara zone. Taking the
smoke
draw
on the
there
water.
Perry. Right off
I thought that went in.
If they rolled up the stick or went off the pipe. Now Sammy Pies gonna dipsy-do and throw it back down low, looking for Motika. Motika with his man Bernhard. Comes right out in front. Cummings looking for Pies, and that one got intercepted. And Mark Johnson got to look out.
The 33.
Number 33, Mark Johnson. Got his older brother Scotty in the house tonight.
As his wife looks on glowingly. She was smiling about that one, Steve. That would have been the first gift of Christmas. Gift, I said.
That one sent high and out of the zone, and first man back is Owen Bentley. Lost the handle, but regains possession, and now Bentley going to sauce it up for Motika. Motika at center ice, going to regroup.
Nice look.
Yeah, B&D being very methodical with possession tonight. Oh, now Bentley got to be careful. Look out, stuff job. Rebound, and Tanner going to hang on, and Owen Bentley going to probably want that one back because Nathan Dunn tried to stuff it down low, but Tanner right there. And Bentley going to have some words with Dunn after that.
He's frustrated. That's all right.
Just a little bad little bounce there, if you will.
See Coach Daly and Coach Kirkwood with confidence, keeping Bentley out there. I know, listen, it was a quick mistake, but O's is up to the task. He's a great defenseman, and great to see him out there.
And here we go in the zone now. Looking for speed.
There they
Motika
go.
and Sammy Pies, 2-on-2. Jamison Motika going to walk it, but that one intercepted by Niagara, and they will get it out, but Bentley takes over in his own end. He'll go D-to-D once again with Berger. Berger, that one hit a leg, but Motika going to find it in the neutral zone. He'll throw it back down low. That one missed Bentley. He'll retreat down behind the goal line. Now Motika going to try to chip it to himself. That one intercepted by Perry. Perry goes to the wall with Bentley, and Bentley gave him the shoulder. Bentley looking to get the puck, and giving him the business is Perry right now. Bentley and Perry, little puck help from Sammy Pies, takes a rough ride. Can they get it out? They will. Motika with speed. Motika gains center. Motika, and that's how it. Eric, that is how this team thrives.
Yep.
They move their feet, they draw penalties, and that power play lethal.
Yeah, and that's, Steve, that's exactly what you got. You have Owen Bentley in the corner. He's tying up a whole bunch of players down there. Next thing you know, you're in transition, and then you create penalties like that. And we know what we say about this special teams. They are a special unit, Steve.
Agreed 100%. Looking for Guy Pellegrino to hopefully be making his way up into the broadcast booth, which I do not see him yet. One-timer Motika, that one hit a leg and sent down the ice, and Johnson first man back on that one. 1:25 in the period, 1:45 in the power play. Now Brady Johnson looking for the entry, gains center. Johnson now finds it,
Where you got to slow
lowers
it down,
the shoulder,
get
and
possession.
gains possession down low, and this is what they do, Eric. Looking for the 1-3-1 setup, bumper in the middle. Now Johnson slowly gonna get it over for
They're
Motika.
gonna look for it down
Looking
low.
for
Backdoor
Hutchins.
They saw it.
Yeah, I saw it, and that one intercepted and sent back down the ice.
Yeah.
Tanner gonna leave it there for Johnson with 53 seconds left in the period. Now Hutchins with speed, looking for the entry. That's Walker trying to cut the ice in half, but Hutchins uses his speed, gets down low, goes down behind the goal line. Now gonna look to go low to high.
Good look. That's
Johnson.
exactly right.
Johnson looking for the cross, finds Motika. Motika waiting, looking back for Johnson.
Take
Johnson
your
looking
time.
for a screen, looking for the one-timer. There's a bumper in the middle and trying to go cross for Hutchins.
Love it.
Johnson again.
This is great.
Johnson gonna rip it.
Never
through, rebound. And taken there by Motika.
Slowing it
Motika
down.
top of the circle, looking for Sammy Pies. Sammy Pies for Johnson. Johnson looking for Motika, the one-timer. 12 seconds in the period. Motika gonna rip it, and Beaver gonna hang on with 9.4.
Oh my, this is, Steve, for the folks back home, this is textbook.
Textbook, yeah.
Call
great
Tom
movement.
Trotsy and get out your textbook.
My former homeroom teacher, Tom Trotsy.
He was a great, great English teacher. That whole English staff, Kathy Klein, Sally Edmonds, of course, Bill Pitcher.
Mr. Holder, Mrs. Klein.
Mrs.
Remember we
Klein.
did the Greek Odyssey. We did the Greek Odyssey play with Miss Klein's class. You remember that? Oh, right on with 5-4. That'll do it for period one. So, looking for Guy Pellegrino, who is. We'll take a look here, Eric. I will text him right now.
Have you been?
I have not seen an update. We'll have a little intermission here. We may have him for the.
Oh, there he is, right there.
Oh my God, he's right there. All right. The guy, I was just looking for you. What's up, my friend? Merry Christmas, buddy. All right. Guy Pellegrino joining us up in the Varsity Media broadcast booth. No stranger to Varsity Media. We always go to the A-list when Eric can't be here, and Guy Pellegrino usually gets that nod. But you're up here today for another reason today. Brian McCarthy, the brother of Dave McCarthy, who this building is named after, couldn't be here today. He's in Buffalo with sons Jack and Ronan. And you were very instrumental in getting their name put on this building. You were also a 95 graduate with Dave McCarthy. You are on the McCarthy Foundation board, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's correct.
You know that family very well. You played with Dave. What can you tell us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What can you tell us a little bit about Dave McCarthy as a person that just kind of captivates his spirit for the people that never got to know him?
Dave was wonderful. He was a great leader, great friend, and just someone you wanted to spend time with. He was a gentleman.
You and Dave graduated in '95. You have a banner up there next to the one when I was in 1987. He was the captain of that team, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he was.
Talk a little bit about the way he held court in the room, if you will. The way people just respected him, the way they listened to him, and how they wanted to play for him.
People wanted to, they'd lose limbs out there for him. And, because he was the type of leader and the type of player that he was the first one laying himself on the line every game, no matter what. And guys respected that, and they wanted to play hard for him. And then if he even mentioned, picking up your game or picking up the slack, it was like, yes, sir. He was more of a coach. He really was. He was a coach, and especially for the younger guys. We had a young team. We only had 5 seniors. So we had
5 seniors on a team that won a sectional championship.
Yes, 5 seniors, and there was a lot of youngsters. I mean, we had a team full of freshmen, sophomores. We had some juniors, but there was only 5 seniors. So these kids looked up to him, and he was. I mean,
you were one of the 5 seniors.
I was one of the 5 seniors.
Pete Stevens was also on that team.
No, Pete Stevens was, but he was a junior.
He was a junior on that
So
team.
there was, and I hope I'm getting picked up here.
You are, yeah. There's only one ear that goes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Spencer's
all right. I'm like, I hope.
Yeah, the last time we had both ears, yeah. You're good.
All right.
You're 100% good.
So, Pete Stevens was a junior. Seniors that year, John McGowan, Dave McCarthy, myself. Why am I drawing a blank?
The goaltender that year?
Pat. No, that was Mike Neff. Pat Vigneri and Steve Zipkin. So
Zipkin.
five seniors. That was it.
Stevie Zipkin played street hockey with Mark Staley on
Woodcrest Drive Crew.
Woodcrest,
Yes.
over there by Nairmore and whatnot.
Yep.
But they also, Brett Wormley was on that team. They called themselves the Zip Worms. Thank you, Barb Hale. Thank you, Barb Hale, for that little tidbit. Talk a little bit about the McCarthy Foundation. They have a golf tournament every year which sells out in the blink of an eye. They have a lot of fundraisers. They give back to this community in a tremendous way with sports. Talk a little bit about what you guys do.
What a wonderful foundation that was formed out of this tragedy. I can tell you, they give, and we, as I'm part of this foundation, we give money to every sports team in Genesee. I mean, it feels like it because everyone has been.
The boards,
the boards here.
The boards for the Mites, the Hawks.
There's fencing at the Batavia Minor League. There's
fencing.
Wow. Oh, we bought. Yeah, absolutely. There's the ski club.
Oh, I think
they're
busting like sword fighting.
No, fencing like the fence, actual fence. Yeah, but they give back so much to the community and to sports in Genesee County. What a wonderful foundation. The board, just a great group of people, and honestly, I love being a part of it, and I love,
I got to know the dad, Mike, from Stafford Country Club, from around here.
Yeah.
I think one of the words that I would describe the McCarthy family, the way I know them, they're just genuine. They are just good human beings.
Yeah, they're
great to be around. They're cool. They're fun. They do so much for this community, and to take a tragedy like that. And I know you were instrumental in them being able to get their name outside this building. And if I could, I'd like to read this text. Brian, who couldn't be here today, this is what he said. He said, "Would you please mention that we spoke and how thankful my family is for the continued respect Mark and John," that's Coach Mark Staley and John Kirkwood, "for the continued respect Mark and John show for Dave's legacy, and for the respect the entire team shows for our family every year. Mark had my dad, me and my 2 boys in the locker room before the game last night, and it was incredibly special for all of us. I think Ronan, his son, is still in shock he got to do it. We feel we are part of the B&D family, and this tournament makes that bond stronger every year." That is a classic example.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
The commitment, the spirit.
The hockey community is alive and well, and I am so thankful that my parents put me in hockey, 40 years ago, to be able to meet families like the McCarthys. And I'm thankful I get to coach with Brian today, and it's a lot like having Dave in my life with Brian, because they're obviously cut from the same cloth, and they're wonderful, just a great family. And look, I mean, we're all part of the B&D community, and with the McCarthy Foundation.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's just.
So that golf tournament, keep in mind, literally, it's not just 18 holes with one group. They have a morning group.
Yeah.
They have an afternoon group, and I think they did it 2 days one time too.
So we did, yeah, we switched
That is crazy.
And what a great idea that was. Jason Pratt, the original tournament, the original tournament was named after him.
Yeah.
He went after David's passing. He says, I want to put it in David's honor. And what a great thing this was. And the tournament just blew up. It got so busy that, yes, they tried 2 different on the same day, which was crazy. But you know what? We switched it and did a Friday and a Saturday. It was the first last, and how smooth everything ran. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Just great doing it. Making it a 2-day event was wonderful.
Mike, Brian's dad is. It's tough for him. I know he's a great public speaker. He's a super guy, but I know it's very difficult for him to get out. I know at the tournament, as far as being a guest on the show, but just a fantastic events plural that they put on.
Yeah,
that foundation,
they do a
what it does
wonderful
for this
job.
community. And you're right, hockey is a special sport. Listen, it's the most expensive sport. Parents are usually the biggest nut jobs of any sport, but to grow up, to meet people like Dave McCarthy, to have them in your life, to remember the locker room and everything else that embodies that,
I miss
it's
it.
beyond special.
I miss it. I mean, I know you do.
Oh.
I know if you could transport yourself back to 1987.
1,000%.
Yeah,
1,000%.
1995. Bring me back. Just
I know
for
Steve
a
Lakins
short
is watching
spell.
at home right now in Florida, saying the same thing.
Oh,
Joe
absolutely.
Fianacca Sr. still watches here all the time. Joe Fianacca Jr., Greg Fianacca. There's so many people. Teddy Les, Fred Green.
Diehards.
Diehards.
We live, eat, breathe, and sleep this. And, you know, right now it's like I'm reborn again because, you know, I'm coaching with Brian McCarthy, our
your son
7-year-old
Rocco's
son.
playing right now as well.
And it's wonderful.
It is. So very special
wonderful.
game, very special family, the McCarthys. We're going to take a quick timeout here on the Varsity Media Network. Guy Pellegrino, thanks for coming up, talking a little bit about Dave McCarthy.
Thank you for having me. And, you know, I spoke to Mike. We were on the glass in our season ticket seats over on the glass.
Yeah, 100 level.
100 level. We're 100 level season ticket holders. And, you know, I know he loves that you open it. He just says he can't do it. And, you know, but it's wonderful. This tournament. And
it's great for the holiday season to be here. So
absolutely.
2-0 United after 1. And Spence, we're going to come back real quick. We'll see you back here on the Varsity Media Network. Stay tuned.
Varsity Media is now opening up our schedule to any teams looking to be on a sportscast. Watching yourself on camera is okay, but hearing your name on a Varsity Media sportscast is like you're a pro.
Ball's moving in front. Kesselring wins it. Rex in effect.
Micaiah Benjamin Castle gets it into the box. It got all the way through. Pasio with a chance, and he puts it home.
Quick snap, Parks up the middle into the end zone for the Bruins touchdown.
Varsity Media offers sportscast coverage for any sport, and our coverage airs live and on demand so everyone can watch the game. Now is the time to be a star on Varsity Media. Contact us to book a sportscast today at 516-403-2050 or email Ben@VarsityMedia.
Hey parents, Varsity Media is now offering ISO video of just your athlete. Why settle for the wide angle that shows every player on the field? With our ISO video, your athlete is front and center the entire game. This footage will help in creating highlight videos for college coaches to better pinpoint your athlete's play on the field. Watching our video will help your athlete improve progressively throughout the season and may lead to a college scholarship. Varsity Media is now booking ISO videos for the fall, but spots are limited. Contact us today for football, soccer, field hockey, and volleyball by calling 516-403-2050 or emailing ben@varsitymedia.net.
Well, Steve, the holiday season is upon us. I got to tell you, welcome back, everybody, to the David M. McCarthy Memorial Arena, David M. McCarthy Memorial Tournament. I got to tell you, just saw Sammy Smelowitz, just saw Dale, Gary, having a great time out there, Steve. And, of course, the one, the only, maybe our biggest fan, Al Fulton, out there, too. He was wondering who was getting the shout-out. Al, you just did. They'll be out at the Siebert family household for the Clemson game. And boy, oh boy, it's awesome. Sammy Schmelowitz playing for LSU hockey.
Yeah. hockey at
Traveling
LSU.
to San Antonio, Houston, all over the place to play
awesome.
hockey. I mean, what a cool experience for that. Asked if maybe we could potentially sponsor the team. I said, no, you can sponsor after further review and Varsity Media Sports. That's not the way it works.
Yeah, living the big college experience down there, LSU.
Oh my gosh, get to what a cool experience, and Schmelowitz family outstanding. Certainly great to see them, and I haven't seen them in quite some time.
Got to hang out with Jack and Amy last week at the Hutchins household.
Yeah, good invite.
Always tough to always tough to get out of that living room, as you know.
That's correct.
So getting ready here for the start of period 2.
So we heard the song, Steve. We need a hero. Who will be the hero, Steve?
Well, 2-0 in this one. B&D certainly seemed to dictate play a little more so than Niagara Wheatfield, but still a close hockey game here. And B&D with an abbreviated power play here to start period 2, and now Berger in his own end. Berger going to find Johnson. Johnson looking for the entry. He'll chip it to himself, and first man back there is O'Donnell. But now Hutchins going to come up to get it back down low for Johnson. Johnson now going to go cross it. Nice sauce for Bentley. Bentley going to get it through, and Beaver going to hang on. That's a good play by Owen Bentley there. Right in front of his coach, too, I might add. And that's a smart play. Get it to the net.
Yep, you're having a jawing back and forth with Coach Taylor. But, Steve, have a look on the ND bench. Eric Mozicki sporting the Santa outfit.
Oh, he changed. Yes, he did.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. That one sent down low and taken there by Doyle. And that one almost hit Eric Mozicki.
Yep, almost took one to Santa's dome.
Face off coming back up in the B&D end. Yeah, a lot of people coming back home for this one, traveling home for the holidays.
Yeah, it looks to me
and
like
we're all going to the Bills game tomorrow. A bunch of us, Eric and myself included.
It's going to be huge.
Wearing the Color Rush jerseys on the Flex game 425. And by the way, do we have an out-of-town scoreboard with the Chiefs right now?
Last I saw was 24-16.
All right, we still got some time here. Oh,
that's what you got to do.
Going to kick that one aside for O'Donnell. Now Hutchins going to keep it in. He will, but now comes out over the line, and Nathan Dunn going to find it. Nathan Dunn over the line, going to rip it, and Tanner going to spear one.
That's good. Yeah.
Tanner hasn't seen much action right now. B&D playing really well in front of him.
We talk about it all the time, though, Steve. It's awesome to get the goalies, the keepers involved. So, you say, oh, shots on goal, Eric? Really? Yeah. You want to get them involved.
Absolutely. Just get a feel for the game.
Yep. Just like Josh Allen likes to get that first hit. And there's a design
play and taken there by Williamson. Williamson watched by Motika. Now Cummings going to step up, but intercepted there by Panessa. Now Cummings with a nice intercept. Cummings going to lower the shoulder, finds Motika. Motika trying to skate through traffic. Cummings with that long reach, going to gain possession, goes down. No penalty on the play. Leo Gray wanted one on that one. And taken there by number 20. That's Williamson. He'll send it down the ice. That's going to go right to Tanner, where he's going to hang on for a face-off. 15:37 here, early period 2. 2-0 United on goals by Will Stevens.
So everybody coming home. A lot of flow in the air. Scotty Johnson, obviously a lot of flow.
Yeah.
Sam Schmelowitz, a lot of flow.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Steve, you've got the even flow.
I did go
nice
even flow. Yeah, I like Pearl Jam.
Nice. That's high and tight. You look great, my friend.
I appreciate that. Oh, trouble coming out front, looking for Dunn. Oh, now taken there by Lingle. And B&D looking to get it out. Can't do it. Lingle going to throw it back down low for Dunn. Dunn. Errant pass there, intercepted by Berger. Berger going to go high glass, and that one hits the netting, and faceoff will remain in the B&D zone here. B&D in their home whites, going from our left to right. And
like
Niagara Wheatfield. What would you call those jerseys, Eric? Atlanta Falcons?
Atlanta Falcons, yeah.
Georgia, absolutely. Right off the hop here, and that was Perry. Looking to generate some offense, and that one's going to come all the way down and coming back in the B&D zone. So it looks like Coach Raisin trying to get his team a little offensive, become a little more of an offensive threat this period. They're trying to get pucks to the blue paint, but B&D does a nice job of just mucking it up in the middle.
By the way, I just noticed there's a sock, the Niagara Wheatfield sock with the NW on it. Pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't see that. Kept in and a little bouncer there. That one goes wide. Shot there by O'Donnell. Now Motika with a nice, he looking for Cummings on the stretch. Now that one, Motika got knocked down. No call on the play. And getting up on from his D spot is Sal Panessa. Sal Panessa runs into Berger. Now Berger going to send it down low for Bentley. Owen Bentley now looking for a stretch. Owen Bentley, there is the stretch. He'll find Cummings. Cummings going to throw it down low, and O'Donnell takes that one and tries to get it out. But now Motika makes one man. Motika going to rip it, and I think Beaver got his glove on that one, and that one went high and out of play. So,
yeah, that's just a great play by the effective Chase Cummings. But Steve, one thing I've also noticed with O's Bentley, he's really using his body to box out the players and using it effectively to gain possession of the puck. And as you saw, he gets the puck, takes a look around, gets it down to Chase Cummings, who banks it in, turns it into a possession in the offensive zone and a shot.
Yeah, Owen's a big kid. He definitely uses his shoulders and his frame. Now Will Stevens, little one-on-one puck battle down low with O'Donnell. And now Johnson coming in there to be a pest. And Bullholt's going to say hello to his man. And that one there being, I didn't even have him on the roster there, number 29, Pachaccio. And now Bullholt's run into.
Yeah,
Canada. I know the Tragically Hip gets talked about a lot.
Triumph isn't in the
Triumph
mix.
is 100% there for you and I, but Rush, I think, is back on the draw here, and Hutchinson's can't grab the handle, and then sent one.
A little sense of
sent down,
urgency
and
here.
Dunn going to be the first guy back there with Staley, and Dunn going to try to gain possession. Dunn and Staley down low, and taking
here
it
we
by
go,
Johnson
transition.
smoothly. Can he get it out? Yes, he can. Johnson now going to throw it down low, and no ice.
No ice.
First man back there is Lingle. Lingle now going to reverse it there for Williamson. Williamson watched by Hutchins. He and Williamson jam on the wall there, and now Buchholz going to keep it in at the point. He'll throw it down low to the paint. Rebound! Oh, and Johnson right on it. Beaver coming up big. Tapped in there at the point by Staley. He'll throw that one wide of the cage, and looking for the stretch here for Dunn, and that one going to go to the length of the ice and come back.
Yeah.
That was a nice pass there by Koluzny looking for Dunn, but coming back on the icing on that one.
Now, Dunn clearly frustrated. The body language says it all, but
Well, they're hanging around for sure. I mean,
yeah, this next
this is
one
a close hockey game.
We always say this, Steve. Next goal is the biggest.
Next goal's large. Large margin. Motika gonna rip it. That one went wide. Cummings on the half wall gets it back to the point.
Oh.
Bentley back down for Cummings. Cummings back down low for Motika. Motika tied up there with Walker. Now Bentley gonna step in and throw it down low. Goes behind the net. Motika gonna gather it on the half wall. Motika waits, looks, finds Sammy Pies. Sammy Pies for Berger. There's the screen, and Beaver gonna hang on. It's still loose.
Oh, my.
I thought they were gonna get a whistle, and that's another icing coming here. With exactly 10 minutes left here in period 2. Yeah, it looked like Beaver had it covered, but the ref apparently said he did not. And it kind of laid there for a little bit, but B&D looking to be opportunistic there, and face-off will go to the left of the goaltender Beaver. Sammy Pies.
See if Sammy Pies can win this draw.
Gonna take this draw against Kozlowski.
He does.
He does,
Oh.
but a nice play there by Dunn. Dunn, he's 1-on-2. Dunn trying to go in between the legs. Nice play by Owen Bentley. Now Cummings up on the wall, gonna chip it for Motika. Motika's got Sammy Pies if he can find him.
Oh.
And Motika just couldn't get the handle on that one, and that one comes back out over the line again. I think that one's gonna go right on to Tanner. He should probably play this one, and he will. Now Berger for Bentley. Bentley for Berger. Berger back for Bentley, but that one caught a stick, an errant stick, and now they'll get it out. There's a stretch. Motika looking for a nice chip play for Sammy Pies. Cummings over the line, no offsides, and comes back out over the line. We're kicked there, but intercepted by Dunn. Dunn's got help coming. He's got Perry. Oh, nice play there by Berger. Solid play. Sammy Pies now with speed. Sammy Pies gonna jam. Sammy Pies gains the blue line. Sammy Pies gonna try to drag it through. Gonna find Motika. Oh, nice little nifty play there. And Motika down low. Motika makes one man miss. Motika looking for help, but intercepted there by Perry, and he'll just ease it down the ice. No icing. First man back is Buchholz, watched by Dunn. Buchholz now for Berger in his own zone. Comes over the wall. Now Johnson comes out there with speed. Now he finds Hutchins. Hutchins over the line, but intercepted by Niagara Wheatfield, and Buchholz now going to try to throw it down low, but intercepted there by Katz. Katz throws it down, no icing. Niagara going to make a player change right now, and Berger first man back. Berger on the wall for Hutchins, looking for a little chip play.
Oh, nice play.
Now here over the line is Brady Johnson. Brady Johnson going to jam. Brady Johnson with speed. Brady Johnson going to win it. Beaver save, rebound. Hutchins going to rip it. Oh, and that one just went wide. Now Johnson down low. Johnson going to walk at top of the hash mark. Oh, that one, Beaver, blocker save there. Comes out, look at Johnson. Brady Johnson.
Call the rusty rails. Scotty Johnson's on his way. Patty Pepper coming too. This is a big one. Huge. We said it, Steve.
Great puck
The next
movement.
goal is going to be big. This line has been here to play tonight.
That's a big one there. Brady
All
Johnson.
three coming from this, and Brady Johnson takes a gander, taps the 33, and takes a look at.
Yeah, mom and dad, they're fine with that one. Nice play, Brady Johnson. Really just moving his feet in the offensive zone, and now they're going to make a player change. You're good to see Preston Bealey back out there.
Yep.
He just returned from the room. It looked like he had something with the upper body, but he's
Gotta
send
do
him
this,
out there
Steve.
with Jonah Motika and Champ right now. 8-11 here to go. 3-0 United. On the draw there, sent back into the B&D zone. Luke Staley, little shoulder check. First man finds Jonah Motika. Jonah Motika going to go back for Staley, but that one intercepted by Quinn Brick. Brick going to throw it back down low. Staley, first man back, going to chip it to his partner. Now Brick, he and Motika come. Now Champ going to try to walk it. Champ going to lower the shoulder. Oh, right on Beer. Oh, and Bealey trying to knock it out of the air. Bealey going to come up with it, going to throw it right to the cage, but that one went wide and taken there by Lingle.
I think Bealey's still feeling it, Steve. That's unfortunate. Here's an opportunity.
Now opportunity here right now. That's
Staley.
Oh, caught it in his feet. And
He might have caught the puck in his
First
feet.
man back is Buchholz. He'll throw it down low, delayed offsides here. So Williamson going to gather it behind his net. Now Williamson looking for the stretch, but that just gave it to Buchholz, who's just going to throw it back down low into the Niagara zone. First man there is Cummings. Cummings using that big frame there, a little puck battle with Lingle. Cummings and Lingle going to jam. Cummings comes up with it, gets it back to the point for Berger. Berger going to rip it. That one hit a leg in front. That one hit Jamison Motika, but kept in there again by Cummings. Cummings throwing it down low. Motika going to go after it. He and Williamson on the wall. Gets reversed there down low for Lingle. He'll get it out, but Berger right on, and on the delayed offsides throws that right on net. And now taken there by number 20, that's Williamson. Now Motika going to chip, and Williamson once again going to control there. Now there's Dunn. Now sent back into the zone. First man back, Lingle, watched by Motika.
Oh, they're trapping.
There's the one, call it a 1-1-3.
Yeah.
That's definitely a little bit of a trap there,
Yeah.
agreed. And going to skate it out of the zone is Lingle. Lingle going to chip it down low. First man back, Sammy Pies takes a look. Sammy Pies going to try to rim it around the wall there, and he'll come up with it, trying to skate it out now. Now he's going to stop and reverse it in his own end. Got to be careful here. Putting on the heat here. That's Dunn. Oh, nice shot block by Sammy Pies. I'm going to find it again. Oh, right on. Oh, and that one just missed. Niagara putting on the heat, but now Cummings, can he get it out?
Oh,
yes,
my, he does.
Going to find his man Motika.
He is effective.
Motika going to be a pest on Bernhard.
Oh,
And out over the line. Sammy Pies just brought that one in offside the call. 5:40 here to go. Period 2.
Steve, you lead by example. And you just saw Sammy Pies right there sell out, block a shot.
Well, probably because he gave the puck away. But yeah, that's a nice shot block there, playing in front of your goaltender. That's what you got to do in this league. That's Adam Perry over the line. And Perry going to rip one on another good stick there by Staley. Those are the little intangibles, Eric, that you and I talk about every week. Niagara trying to gain a little offensive threat here right now, and a little 2-on-2 puck battle in the corner. That's Buchholz down low there. That's
now they go.
Kaluzny. Now intercepted there by Perry, and trying to chip it out. Stevens trying to get to the wall, but sent back down low. Now taken there by
Dangerous player.
Nathan Dunn gets it right out for Perry. Another shot block.
Oh, my.
And that one goes behind the cage. Tanner looking for it. Now Dunn going to gain possession. Going to give it up there for Kaluzny. Thrown back down low by O'Donnell. O'Donnell for Dunn, looking for Perry. Another nice defensive play. And now Brady Johnson going to recollect in his own zone. Johnson, long stretch pass and looking for Hutchins.
That touched the stick, Steve.
I don't know if it did, but the ref didn't seem to think so, and that's going to come back in the B&D zone.
I agree with Brady. He touched it. Pleading his case, but to no avail.
And the 50-50 getting announced here right now.
Probably some big money, Steve.
25,000 last night. Just kidding. I have no idea. Face off in the B&D zone. Sammy Pie's going to talk it out with Bentley. What's he going to do? Yeah, he'll win it to Bentley.
Rampart Santa looking on.
Rampart Santa looks on, and there's another stretch play. Motika going to take that one. He's got Sammy Pies with him. Going to stop and start outside the blue line, but now Cummings going to recollect. Goes back in his own end. Berger for Bentley. Bentley gets it up on the wall, looking for Motika, but intercepted
again with
down there. Yeah, Motika just all over the place. Motika.
Oh my!
Oh, I thought he was going to draw a penalty there, and he did.
They got it.
And we're going to get a look at the B&D power play, which last night, Eric, I don't know how many they had. I think it was close to 8 or 9, and I think they scored every one.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Jameson just 2 shots on the hand. You could see him looking at it. That hurt a little bit. The first one got him, and then the second one got him too, but the first one was a direct hit. And so Eric Santa Claus Nozicki will be down there.
Face off in the Niagara zone. Sammy Pye is going to take the draw against Adam Perry, and controlled by Perry. He's a good face-off man. And that one's sent down the ice where Tanner going to leave it there. Going to be
Make a
careful
decision.
there. A nice play there, and they'll regroup. First man back now, Jamison Motika. Going to lug the mail down low. Going to leave it there for Hutchins.
They like
And
this
looking for
speed.
speed. That was 91 Perry trying to cut the ice in half, and now there's the entry. First man down low is Sammy Pies. Sammy Pies going to go behind the cage. Sammy Pies going to walk it. Sammy Pies going to jam, going to get a top shelf for Johnson. Johnson looking backdoor for Motika. Motika now circles down low. Motika waits it out. Motika backdoor looking for Hutchins. Try to look him off a little bit there for a while. Now Motika again comes up from Cummings can get a handle on it. Can they keep it in? No, they can't. Johnson just outside the line. Now Cummings, there's the entry. Cummings waits it out. Cummings crosses it for Sammy Pies. For Motika for Johnson. Back for Motika. Or Hutchins. Oh, Hutchins they take. Oh, right on Beaver.
Oh.
And Hutchins got a two-hand right after the play. Eric, they might call. No, they're not going to call.
No,
Hutchins just took a two-hand from behind.
he just walked away though.
He did. That's discipline.
Yep. Would Ethan Ace have walked away? Yes. Divine? I don't know.
Max?
Absolutely not.
I was going to say absolutely not.
Or he would have had an awesome comeback.
Playing a
That
little
kid had a bunch up his sleeve, I can tell you that. So here's Sammy Pies, big one.
big draw here. He's going to take that one.
Won it.
Walker won it, and there's the possession. Johnson for Motika. Motika back for Johnson, looking for some traffic. Sammy Pie's looking to take away the eyes. Johnson again, they're going to hem him in here. Backdoor, Hutchins. Johnson going to rip it. That nice shot block there. Oh, nice control. Cummings going to keep
Cummings with
possession.
that size and
Gonna
stretch.
find Motika. Motika going to rip it, and Beaver going to hang on. So B&D just textbook power play here, but looking to find the twine, and Christian Beaver standing strong, and going to have a wholesale change here for the Niagara Wheatfield, and
Both teams.
looks like both teams going to send out
Unfortunate.
different personnel. So out comes Scheidt, Champ, and
But you
Will
got to give
Stevens.
these in clutch situations like this, Steve.
Absolutely.
You got to create opportunities like this.
2:49 left here, period one. 3-0 United has a 30-second power play still on this one, and that one comes out over the line where Bentley, ooh, got to be careful there, watched by Dunn. Now Berger looking for the entry there for Scheidt. Sent into the zone. Excuse my baritone voice here tonight, dealing with an upper respiratory.
Just
here
an
tonight,
upper
but-
body.
But we're going to get through it. Bentley going to rim that one around for Scheidt. Scheidt back for Bentley. That'll do it for the power play. Niagara Wheatfield back to full strength, and I don't know if Williamson knew that, but that one sent out high over the glass. So 2:14 here to go in this one. Second period, I should say. And
Quick periods of hockey here, Steve.
yeah, this period a little quicker here. It was a later start due to the first game. Little extendo. Definitely a winter wonderland outside here for the Christmas season.
Yeah,
Roads aren't too bad, but a little slick. How was it coming in from God's country, Leroy, New York?
absolutely beautiful. Thanks to the highway departments, all highway departments. Also, special thanks to the gas and electric company, the water company last night, I should say, Steve. Water main break across the street from us. Gentlemen working all night to make sure that
Oh, it was
everything
chilly
was
last night, too.
restored. So special thanks to those guys for selling out.
Sammy Pie's over the line. Sammy Pie's going to throw that one down low behind the cage. First man back there is Williamson, but intercepted by Pies. Motika. Can they get it out? They will. Bentley going to throw it right back into the zone, and taken there by Williamson. Williamson, watched there by Cummings. Williamson going to go high glass, and that one misses every
That
ball.
one almost took.
That one.
Wow, that almost took the shine out of Divine. Wow.
Where is he? Did he
He's
go
right down there in the corner. No, he's.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
But we're told Jack not here tonight because of Kerry. So listen, Kerry, I hope you feel like a real jerk.
Why would Kerry?
I don't
put the
know,
kibosh
Steve.
on
I don't
that?
know, Steve. But Divine was quick to throw the blame out. And those things happen.
Face off in the
Oh,
zone
my.
control there. That's Stevens. That's a good puck battle. And blocked there by Dunn.
Uh-oh.
Got to be careful here. Dunn's got help. Bentley going to give him the chop. Dunn going to rip it, and Tanner with a nice save there. Now Stevens, can he get it out? Oh, nice intercept there. And Niagara and Wheatfield, can they get it to the blue paint? Nope. Stevens going to retreat in his own end. Going to send it around the wall there for Hutchins. Hutchins takes a look. Hutchins can throw it back down low. Intercepted. Got to be careful. Rebound. That one just went wide.
Can't let him get in here late, Steve.
No, definitely not late. Again, no, Tanner going to spear one.
The tic-tac
Adam
into the
Perry down
glove.
low with 58.3 left in that one.
And Steve just took out the butt roast and has it in a smoker now, Steve.
Steve Tanner, that is.
The king of the smoker.
He is quite the foodie.
Loves to cook.
You were quite the foodie on your
I like the
your
Blackstone grill, I'll be honest
you had
with
it all shined up this morning, getting ready to go tomorrow.
Yep, I was cleaning it this morning early.
What is the favorite thing you like to make on your Blackstone grill?
Well, the good thing
What
about
is your go-to?
Listen, I can't keep talking about Blackstone. Blackstone's got to pay me. I have sold more Blackstone griddles in my time, and I
I'm
can't.
hungry to hear you talk about it.
Griddling is just an awesome thing. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you got to love it. And here we go.
Controlled there, Cummings for Motika. Motika gonna send it, and
All right.
Beaver gonna spear one.
Yeah, I mean, Steve, you can cook everything on it. That's the beauty of it. You're not dealing with grates. 36 inches of hot
So what are you
steel.
doing? Is it like a propane thing? Or
Yeah, the one at home is a 36-inch. The one for tomorrow will be a little smaller, camping. Here we go.
on the draw
Nice
now,
look.
Cummings down low, takes a rough ride there from his man, that's O'Donnell. Now Sammy Pye
Oh,
intercepted, gains possession again. He's 1-on-2, comes out with it, finds Motika, gonna
Oh,
rip
my.
it, that one goes down low. Now Sammy Pye's gonna come up with it again. Gonna walk it, gonna get it back down for Berger. Berger throws it back down for Cummings. Watched by his man, that's number 22, Bernhard. Now Motika coming out of it. Puck possession, very methodical puck possession.
oh my.
That one got intercepted by Dunn. He's been looking to jump the play a lot here. 12
Yeah.
seconds here. Motika, can they get one more rush? Motika gonna find Sammy Pies. Sammy Pies gonna get the handle. I think he's gonna look up at the clock and realize he might just eat it. And that's probably a smart play, Eric. I got no problem with that.
If he's anything like his dad, he would have been looking up at the widescreen just like the NFL players, checking himself out.
I don't know if I could do that anymore, but
Well, I got to tell you, a good methodical second period for the BND unit here, Steve, as we see the Johnson
if you see
family.
the Johnson, Scotty Johnson with quite the quaff going here today.
And I'll tell you what, Steve, good, solid period of hockey right there. This BND team, we talked about the next goal being important. They scored it, and now, right now, a nice lead, but they can't let them back into this game.
Eric, the gentleman, Spencer, I don't know if you can see him right now. This guy here in the hat walking at her now. This guy's name, I met him a few weeks ago. His name is
Yes.
John Oler.
Yep.
John Oler comes to every game. He sits up here by himself, usually up in the broadcast booth next to us. I finally introduced myself. We talked for a while. John Oler graduated from Notre Dame in 1967. He's a super nice guy. He's here religiously every home game. Sits in the same spot and quietly just enjoys watching hockey.
gotta
Super
love it.
guy. Spencer, while you're here, I talked about it earlier. Two guys on this team, Eric, that get a lot of notoriety are Brady Johnson and we have Brady Johnson and Jameson Motika.
Yep.
His mom gave me a picture the other day. Brady Johnson and Jameson Motika have been playing together since 8th grade hockey. This picture you're seeing right now is Brady and Jamo playing basketball when they were in 4th grade.
Against each other, different teams.
Apparently their mom said, Shelly Johnson said, it didn't go well for either one of them. They realized they weren't basketball players. Hockey came right after that. Those two have been skating together since 8th grade for this group, the Genesee Ice Devils, abbreviated NBND. They both wear the C for a reason. They outwork their competition. They out-hustle their competition. They work on their games. And for them being seniors right now, just thought I'd pass that picture along. And
That was
great
awesome.
to see them having success here in their senior season. Thank
Awesome.
you, Spencer, for
And
that.
listen, there's nothing Spencer won't do. We've talked about what it takes for the teamwork and someone stepping up. If you've seen the underside of these stands, it's nothing pretty, Steve. It's nasty, it's dark, it's dungy. And Spencer White going down to get the microphone cover Unbelievable effort. Thank you, Spencer, for all you're doing. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. But, Steve, I think it's time for a break. Folks, we got a barn burner of a third period coming up right here, back here at, wait, come on back and join us here at the David M. McCarthy Memorial Arena, Batavia, New York. We'll see you in a bit.
Varsity Media is now opening up our schedule to any teams looking to be on a sportscast. Watching yourself on camera is okay, but hearing your name on a Varsity Media sportscast is like you're a pro.
Ball's moving in front. Kesselring wins it. Rex in effect.
Micaiah Benjamin Castle gets it into the box. It got all the way through. Pasio with a chance, and he puts it home.
Quick snap, Parks up the middle into the end zone for the Bruins touchdown.
Varsity Media offers sportscast coverage for any sport, and our coverage airs live and on demand so everyone can watch the game. Now is the time to be a star on Varsity Media. Contact us to book a sportscast today at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Hey parents, Varsity Media is now offering ISO video of just your athlete. Why settle for the wide angle that shows every player on the field? With our ISO video, your athlete is front and center the entire game. This footage will help in creating highlight videos for college coaches to better pinpoint your athlete's play on the field. Watching our video will help your athlete improve progressively throughout the season and may lead to a college scholarship. Varsity Media is now booking ISO videos for the fall, but spots are limited. Contact us today for football, soccer, field hockey, and volleyball by calling 516-403-2050 or emailing ben@varsitymedia.net.
And welcome back to the David M. McCarthy Memorial Ice Arena, downtown Batavia, New York. 'Tis the season here, going into period 3 here. B&D up 3-0 on the Niagara Wheatfield Falcons. And unbeknownst to us, there was a penalty called late in that one. Dunn gonna get the call. I think he slashed Jamison Motika. So B&D gonna start this period on the power play. Eric, 3-0, nothing really to get comfortable with. But it seems like B&D has been able to really control the puck for the bulk of this game tonight. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, no question about it, Steve. They've been able to do what they needed to do today, take care of business, but it's because of what they've been doing in practice, Steve, and you can see it playing out. We talked about it last night. I was like, wow, I can tell that they've been coming through, practicing on a lot of the fundamental stuff. We see the regrouping. We're seeing the transition. We're seeing very, very thoughtful play. Coaches putting them in trapping situations. So, look it. You can't sit back on your heels here and let this game come to you. You got to take the game to them. Next goal again becomes an important goal if they can put one more biscuit in the basket here, Steve. And you can feel pretty confident. I know that number 33, Mark Johnson, felt really comfortable if that's the next goal.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Coach Rick Raisin, what do you tell your team if you're Niagara right now? Hey, you're still in this one. You have nothing to lose. I don't think it affects sectional standings at all.
Yep.
I could be wrong on that. But
he's saying the same thing. We got to take it to them now. We got to get this first one. Get this first one, boys, and then the rest will fall into place. Control what we can control. Don't try to control what we can't, right?
I don't know the shots on goal, but I would say Christian Beaver has been pretty strong in the pipes tonight for Niagara. Reese Tanner always steady Eddie, but hasn't seen a lot of action.
Yeah, Steve.
B&D playing really well in front of their goaltender tonight, just getting sticks on pucks, blocking shots, sticks in lanes.
Yeah, we're told that Scott Johnson's hairdo is due in part to a overnight trip that started at 1 a.m. in Wisconsin all the way back here. So, listen, whatever it takes to get back to Santino's, the Rusty Rail, Oakfield's finest.
Caryville.
The Clam Shack.
Down low in the Niagara zone, B&D on the power play, and that one comes out to center, and Brady Johnson going to glove that one down and cross it for Jamison Motika. Motika makes one man miss, little shake and bake. Motika gains center. Motika over the line. Motika now going to set up camp on the half wall. Going to go back door there for Hutchins, but took it on his backhand. Hutchins top of the key for Johnson. Johnson moves his feet, gets it back down low for Hutchins. Hutchins looking for the bumper. The back door right on him. Where is it again? Motika can find it. Still loose. Hutchins. Oh my, what a block shot. Was Williamson.
Wow.
Back door again. Coming. Rebound score.
Mr. Giuliani. Get the Jerry Stone clams out. The pies are coming. New stick. Oh.
Good to see number 9 bury that one. His cousin's in town here tonight. And
oh, my.
Nice to see that one.
He knew the family was in town. He knew he's got a festive feast waiting for him.
Power play goal.
That is big.
Yeah, Cummings and Motika right in the blue paint there. And
picking up where he left off last night, Steve. You got to be proud.
The usual suspects doing it again on the power play, Eric. 4-0 United now trying to assert themselves and just put the Falcons away.
In case you were trying to have a nice private family function, everybody knows where you'll be going tonight. Yeah, we really we're hoping we'd have no visitors.
What's on tap in the greater Leroy area tonight for the trip?
We'll be going down.
Teddy and Hagen home,
We'll be
correct?
hanging with the Upper East Siders, Steve.
Yeah.
The Calabraccios down at down the street. Calabrese's, Tonsi's, and their Upper East
I
Siders
got to
getting
get out
together.
to T. Sims.
We will get down there. We are going to do a broadcast with after further review in Leroy.
It looks like a lounge with a golf simulator. It just looks really cool.
It's awesome.
Ooh,
Oh,
right on.
my.
That one goes right to the
Can't let him.
Tanner, puck behind him still. And now kept in there by number 14, O'Donnell. Gets it down low for Panessa. Now taken there by number 7, Quinn Brick. And now Bentley going to try to freeze it down low, waits for help, watched there by Walker. Bentley and Walker go to the wall, and Veely gonna rim it for Champ, and that one just gets out over the line.
Good idea.
That one might go on net. I think it, nope, coming back down for icing. So 15:02 left here, period 3, and B&D certainly with a comfortable 4-0 lead here right now, and looking to bring home another trophy here, and a very historic tradition of the Christmas tournament here. Now the David McCarthy Christmas tournament, that is, and had a nice chat with Guy Pellegrino in between the first period. Talked a lot about the McCarthy Foundation, the McCarthy family, and looking to bring home another trophy here tonight. Taken there by Hutchins, and that one intercepted there by
Nicely done.
Now Johnson gonna chip it for Hutchins. Hutchins gonna lower the shoulder. Jake Hutchins, 2-4, best of 4. Going to go low to high. That's Staley. Staley going to rip it. Can he get it through? Right in place. I don't think Beaver saw it.
No.
Taken there by Lingle. And now here they come out of the zone here. That's Marinello. Or I take it back. That's Perry. Perry over the line, watched by Staley. Oh, and Johnson going to say hello to Perry. And can they get it out? They will. That one hits the bench, and I think faceoff going to remain in the B&D zone here.
Looks to me like this Niagara Wheatfield team wants to take Eric Santamozicki.
Yeah, he doesn't look cold in there at all, too.
One to the dome in the past, Steve.
Face off in the zone there and controlled there by Wheatfield, but B&D gains possession, but then loses it again, and kept in there by Katz. Katz going to throw it down low. Now Motika going to take it on the wall, and stepping up was Bernhard to try to keep that in. He will, but now Dominic Veely goes around the horn there, and Cummings looking for Sammy Pies. Sammy Pies looking to jump it, can't get going, and here they come again. B&D going to get it out, looking for Motika, but taken there by O'Donnell, who's going to throw that one down low, and Berger gains possession. There's the stretch play, looking for Motika. Motika, he watched by his man O'Donnell, but Sammy Pies going to gain the line, and just on the offside, so face-off going to come outside the Niagara Wheatfield blue
You
line.
could see Jameson smile through that face mask all the way up here, Steve. That kid, this captain group, and let's just say this entire team, just filled with outstanding individuals on this team, and just really, these kids are great, Steve, on the ice, but more importantly off of it.
Well, yeah, sometimes as a coach, when things go a little awry, sometimes you have to just, you look for your senior leaders.
Yep.
And the 4 guys that wear letters on this team right now have certainly been paying the price here at times, and certainly getting the job done.
They're trapping, it looks like.
Yep, there's the step, and Preston Bealey going to gain possession.
Love it.
And looking for Jonah Motika. Jonah Motika, smart play, going to get it down deep. Bernhard goes back there with O'Donnell. And, got to look out there. Preston Bealey can't keep it in. Now Scheidt, but intercepted there by Panessa. Panessa comes back in the B&D zone where Dominic Veely takes over, finds Jonah Motika, and he'll chip it. And looking for a wholesale change. B&D makes the wholesale, and that one going to come back on the icing. Niagara trying to catch him in transition, but that one missed everybody. And face off with 12:56 coming into the Falcon zone. D&D comfortable 4-0 lead. Will Stevens opened up the scoring, got the first 2. Then Brady Johnson ripped one, and then Sammy Pies followed up for goal number 4. Good face-off, but controlled there by the Falcons. It's number 4, Matt Doyle. He'll throw that one down wide of the cage. First man there is Dunn. Dunn going to throw it back down. Buchholz. He and Perry go to the wall together, and now Hutchins going to lay into Perry. Oh, and Buchholz going to lower the boom
and took out
the ref, too. I don't think a penalty's being called. What is the whistle? I don't know. Was it a high stick? The ref taking one up in the teeth.
Yep.
Got to
He
talk
lowered
it out
the
with his
boom holds
partner.
right in front of Coach.
Yeah, he
I
did.
don't see Terry Lee, but Coach saw that one front and center.
Maggio was a little penalty ridden early in the season. You definitely want him to keep playing with an edge because he does have an edge. He's an athlete. You don't want to run into that guy, let me assure you. But it's a lot better with him on the ice than sitting for 2. And he's shown that he has really cleaned up his game in that department over the last few weeks. Now Staley for Buchholz, back for Staley. Now Stevens going to chip it, and that one comes to center. And
Nice play by Hutchins.
Hutchins took it in the midsection, but keeps his feet moving, and he and Lingle go to the wall together, and now Hutchins trying to come back. He's gassed. Looks like he's a little hurt there, too, but sent back down low. First man back is Staley going to reverse it. Now gets up for Stevens and comes outside the line. Lingle going to cross it there for Williamson. Williamson going to throw it back down low, and B&D just content to say, yeah, you can play with it in your own end all you want. Let that clock keep ticking. And taken there once again by Lingo. And Lingo just going to shoot it over the net. That's a penalty in the NHL, but not in high school hockey. So face-off going to come back into the B&D zone.
Steve, the white netting, another touch of gray. The Gray family changing the white netting. The black netting was impossible to see.
Yeah, you can. When you're watching at home, too,
good.
it's a lot easier to see as well, too.
No good.
Face-off in the paint. Who's going to gain possession? It'll be the Falcons. They're going to skate it out. Nice back check by Cummings. Bentley going to say hello to his man.
He's had a very nice game tonight.
Leslie, yeah. Owen Bentley been strong as of late here. Leslie going to throw that one back down. Or Katz, that is. Now Bentley going to take a look. Nice play. On a one-on-one puck battle. He and number 9, Marinello. Now up on the wall. Sammy Pye's looking to take it in speed, but that one's sent back to center where Motika going to go back to his D-man Bentley. Bentley back for Berger. Berger. Once again, I said that a lot tonight. And Bentley again in his own zone. Bentley going to chip it up on the wall for Motika. That missed him. No icing. Deflected. And
now they're going to
B&D now looking to set a little trap here. And there's the step, and all Niagara can do is throw it down low. First man back is Veely. Veely for Bentley. Bentley, watched there by his man, that's Katz, and sent back down low. Dominic Veely going to skate it out again for Motika. Motika, a little flip outside the zone, smart
Good
play.
idea.
Cummings going to peel off and go to the bench for a change, and Falcons in their own end, and again. High glass, but going out of play, so 10:25 here, Eric, 4-0 United. And CCR blasting here at the David M. McCarthy Memorial Ice Arena. Are you a CCR guy? John Fogerty. John Fogerty's solo was great. CCR is brilliant.
The Beaver Brown Band.
That'd be John Cafferty from the movie Eddie and the Cruisers. Had that cassette.
Slip to the deck side across that line, Steve. Oh,
Yeah, very good.
no. Stripes goes to get the puck. Reese says no. I'm going to fly.
Oh, hey, work on that sauce.
Nothing going to save you from the love that's blind. Slip to the dark side across that line.
Very good. Veely keeps it in with his feet, but now here come the Falcons over the line. That's number 7, Quinn Brick, and sent back into the Falcon zone. Veely with a head of steam, and Brick lost that one and kept in there by Grice. And that's going to be offsides, and Veely now.
He's frustrated by that, but what are you going to do? It comes right in your feet.
Yeah,
You
tough
know.
call there. So Bills Pats tomorrow. Do you know the line on the game? You
I
got
don't,
the
Steve.
3-10.
I'm
are they
just
3
blown
and
away
11,
by the
Patriots?
fact that a few.
Color rush jerseys tomorrow.
Yeah, Steve, but not the full color rush. So here's the deal.
I know they're going white pants.
So a couple years ago, we go to the blue and red game. They have it in August. It's, you know, you get free tickets, you go watch the team.
What's the blue and red game? It's like a
It's just it's a preseason where they either go blue or red unis, whatever. But at the end of the day, Josh Allen comes out with a red helmet. He had a red jersey and white pants. What ensued was him saying, I love the red. I'd love to go red and white. Guess what? They're going red and white for the MVP.
Well, right on. I remember Joe Ferguson was the one that wanted to change the helmets from white to red so he could see his receivers better. Then they went back to the white. Now Veely in his own end for Hutchins. Hutchins got to stop and start there. Going to slow it down.
Happy to do
for the
this.
breakout. Makes one man miss. Now Hutchins going to look to skate it out, but he's going to... Oh, and he took a rough ride there from Perry, who looks frustrated. Now Will Stevens looking for a hat trick, but taken by Perry. Perry gains the line. Perry had a steam. Perry gains the line. Going to duck the shoulder. Going to throw it to the cage. Tanner kick saving a beauty, and that one just sent right back out of the zone. And gathered there by Williamson in his own end. 9:08 to go in this one. Gives it back to Lingle. Back for Williamson.
Yep.
To Lingle. Lingle. B&B trying to set the trap. And now a nice step there by Maggio Buchholz. And now Stevens and Lingle go to the wall. Stevens wins a nice puck battle there. Got to come up with it and gets a little help from Cummings. Cummings going to throw it towards the cage. That one hit Perry. Cummings
not going to give up.
Oh, hit the side.
Now that's effective.
Now Berger for Bentley. Nice play for Sammy Pies in transition.
Oh, no.
That blue line tripped him, but he still gains possession. Going to lower the shoulder. Sammy Pies down low. Still using his feet. Sammy Pies going to come up with it. Going to cycle it back down low for Motika. Motika going to walk it. Little sauce. That one hit Pies, but Motika going to gather it again. Motika one-man miss backhand.
Oh,
throws it wide. First man there is Pies. Sammy Pies waits, looks, trying to get it back for Motika. Still on the wall, kept in by Pies. Can he throw it down low? He can. Finds Cummings for Motika. Great pass. Motika against Sammy Pies. Going to rip it.
Oh, my.
Good look.
Oh, my, Steve. Holy cow. Get the appetizers going right now. Get them going, Steve.
I'm thinking more bourbon for the appetizer, but we'll keep you posted for that.
Oh, my. He knew the family was in town. Big brother here to see him. Steve, is the debate over? Who is the number one pie? Oh, my. Tonight, this is up for debate. We will discuss it on After Further Review on Monday. Sean will want to weigh in on that one, Steve.
Sean Pies.
Oh, what a
Now,
nice
a little
goal.
notable fact, Sean Pies was the captain his senior year for the Genesee Ice Devils.
This
Do you
we
know
know.
who his line mates were, Eric?
Who's that?
His line mates were 8th grader Jamison Motika
Oh, my.
and 8th grader Brady Johnson.
Oh, that is crazy.
So probably pretty special to watch. Oh, and Bealey took one in
Oh,
the midsection there.
holy cow.
Now throwing back down low.
New stick. Goal.
Bentley.
Goal.
Bentley in it behind his own net, going to slow it down. Going to get it up on the wall. That one going to miss everybody and come back 200 feet on the icing. So, yeah, nice to see Sammy Pies bury another one there. Great work by his line mates there.
Oh, yeah.
Little tic-tac-toe again. Just finding Jamison Motika, one of the biggest attributes other than just scoring goals and being a point machine. He's really good in small spaces,
Yes.
gaining possession and controlling the puck. He likes to put it between the legs a lot, but he really, it's uncanny the way he can continually gain possession and create offensive looks. Right on.
Oh, my.
That one just missed. Now Champ gonna circle in his own end. Cade Champ with speed. Champ now gains the line, gonna chip it to himself, but comes out over the line and sent right back into the B&D zone. Buchholz for Staley. Staley.
Oh,
There's
nice
a long
look.
cross there and little intercept there by number 29. Once again, that's Anthony Baciccio. Hope I'm saying that right. And coming back on the icing once again. So exactly 7 minutes to go in this one. 5-0 United. And
here
Eric,
she
if you
comes.
and Nicole Doringer.
Nicole Doringer. Onto the ice.
Nicole
Steve.
Doringer, a historic night last night.
Historic night, Steve.
First female to score a goal for a high school hockey team here in Batavia. And now Buchholz for Staley. Staley now gonna reverse it for Buchholz. Buchholz up on the wall, going to chip it for Johnson. That one intercepted and sent back down low again. First man there is Panessa. Panessa, rough ride from Hutchins and sent behind the cage, and Walker going to gather it, came right out in front, and traffic in front there, and now Quinn Brick going to throw it down low.
Now they go.
Body's starting to fly a little bit here. There's Hutchins. He'll just get it out of the line and content to ice it here with 6:21 left here in the third period. So, Eric, B&D last weekend lost 2 in a row, 5-1 to Fairport and 2-1 in OT to Webster Schroeder. The last 2 games now, they have outscored their opponents 16-1 with 6:21 still left in this one. I think that if you ever needed a reset, if that's what you were looking for, you got it. Would you agree?
You needed to get a little bit of confidence,
little
goal scoring
mojo,
last
little
night.
confidence back.
But don't be complacent here. That's it.
Don't be
2 on
complacent.
1.
Is right. Sammy Pies. He's got Motika with him. Sammy Pie's gonna jam. Sammy Pie's gonna
he
walk
tried to
it.
slip it in 5-hole.
Did he try to? Yeah, I think he did. I don't know if he was gonna try to go backhand there.
He tried to slip that in 5-hole there, Steve. A fancy move. And Steve,
I don't know if he's trying to do the Kucherov thing there or try to go 5-hole, but yeah.
Unbelievable. I got to tell you, dude, that, and I mean this with major respect. Having watched the film from last year and this year, I mean, it's just been great to see the growth with Sammy Pies.
Well, they really, it's what the coaches. Oh, Motika right on. Cummings down low. Cummings for Bentley. Bentley, that one goes high and out of play. Eric, hats off to the organization.
Yeah.
The coaching staff, John Kirkwood, Mark Staley, Eric Mozicki, Henry Mozicki, Devin Grimshaw. It's yoga, it's film, it's weight room. It's that stuff there, like in the off season. That's what attributes to success. They have state-of-the-art facilities. A lot of people in their corner helping them just get better, mentally and physically.
Yes, sir. It's they work hard, and it's a year-round effort.
So
or did you just say that?
I did. Not necessarily in those words. So face off now to the right of the goaltender. Beaver control there.
Nice
Motika
win.
right on, and now Sammy Pies on the half wall. Sammy Pies going to throw
Nice
it down
cycle.
low for Motika. And watch there by his man. That's number 14, O'Donnell. Comes out over the line. Bentley with a nice step. And comes out over the line. Here we go, Dunn. Dunn's got a lane. Dunn going to walk it. Dunn going to score. And
hey, listen, and Dunn is a senior. He's a captain, and he's looking for a spark, something for this team to build on. And listen, he's been up there in those plays all night.
I think you said he's their leading scorer, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
Dunn's been good tonight. Absolutely. Perry, Dunn have been their horses tonight, if you will. So there goes the shutout for Reese Tanner. But again, hasn't been tested a ton tonight, but when he has been, he's been pretty solid. That's a nice play by Dunn. Just found a lane. And Will Stevens now taken there by Kaluzny. Intercepted by Hutchins. Nice play to keep that one onside.
Oh, my.
Hutchins backhand score. Where is it?
Wow.
Beaver looking behind him.
Good patience out of the blue line by Clutchins right there.
Yeah, B&D coming right back
Just
after
bringing
that
it.
one.
Wow. And here comes a little Genesis, Steve.
This would be Phil Collin.
Oh.
Wait, hey, you want
all
to
right,
technical?
sorry. You're right.
I saw Genesis in Buffalo with Sean Pies.
Babysitter?
No
Oh,
babysitter.
right there.
Right on in the blue paint. Now sent down low there. That's number 19, Lingle. And taken there by number 6, Walker. And now first man back is Luke Staley. Going to try to get it up on the wall. Watch there by Katz. He couldn't keep it in. And comes back out of line. Williamson for Lingle. And sent into the zone. And a little
That's
hat
a penalty.
job. What happened there? That's not broken, right?
Nope. And he just threw the stick. Buchholz lost
So what
his
did he get? What did he get? Chopped?
And the kid just
gave him a
flipped
little
his
lift.
stick.
Yeah, lift.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And Mark Johnson welcoming. That's Perry. Yeah, but you can tell Perry, he's frustrated in this one, and little undisciplined there.
Come on, Steve.
Eric,
AC/DC.
AC/DC, knee-jerk answer. Are you more Bon Scott or Brian Johnson?
I do love Bon Scott from the early days. The
Bon
video.
Scott died in his prime.
Oh, he did.
He died in his prime. I don't even know if he was in his prime. He was right on the cusp of it. I'm a huge Bon Scott fan. I respect Brian Johnson 100%. Tanner going to steer that one aside. First man down low is Perry.
The
D&D
backpipe
on the
video
power
is
play.
maybe one of the best.
And here we go. Brady Johnson going to lead the charge, looking for the entry. Just going to slow and methodically. Now Johnson going to stop down low. They're going to give him the space. And Cummings for Motika for Johnson.
Work this around.
Moving the feet, and a little scissor job here. Going to throw it right at the cage. Beaver going to steer that one aside and taken by Hutchins. He'll go back to the point for Johnson, and that one just got hopped over his stick. Johnson got to be careful with Dunn chasing him down, and Tanner going to play it, but Dunn, the first guy there, going to stop and start and find it, and now Motika. Motika going to chip it to himself, but rubbed out there by Perry.
This is an opportunity to work
now
some stuff, guys. Get it in the zone and possess.
I take it back. The guy who got the penalty was Marinello. Now Brady Johnson going to rip him. That one goes high and wide.
Slow it down.
Going to cross it for Hutchins. Hutchins down low for Johnson. Johnson looking for the bumper. Going to find him. That's Cummings. Oh, and a good stick there by Perry. Chase Cummings calling for that in the bumper spot.
Yeah, got to be just a little quicker on that. But he's been effective all night.
John Denver. John Denver.
He's a classic.
John Denver is
classic.
Would you say he's a legend?
Come on, Steve. I mean, he hasn't
died tragically.
He hasn't reached your status yet, but he is a legend.
I don't know what status you're referring to, but John Denver. There's so many good John Denver teams, and he was such a nice guy. In the movie Oh God with George Burns as well. Berger out over the line for Bentley. Bentley going to slow it down. Going to find Jonah Motika. Going to chip that one. And first man back there is O'Donnell. O'Donnell in his own end. Going to get it off the wall and comes back outside. 21 seconds left in the penalty to Marinello. And now Jonah Motika going to throw that one down low with the first man back there being O'Donnell. O'Donnell once again shorthanded. 2:55 here left to go. Period 3, 5-1 United. Nice play by Bentley. Owen Bentley's been really strong the last 2 games in this tournament.
Yeah. Played a solid one tonight for sure.
Yeah, he and Berger doing really well back together. And now up on the wall looking for Motika.
That's
the
right play by him.
By Bernhard.
Yep.
O'Donnell in his own end. O'Donnell now looking for the entry. Going to chip it there, Marinello. Walker looking to gain possession, and he goes down low with his man, and now Champ going to skate it out of his own end. Champ going to hit the red line, going to try to get it deep, and got to be careful there. He got tied up with his man, that's Katz, and taken there by O'Donnell. A nice intercept there by Preston Veely. And when stride comes Stevens.
Oh,
Stevens
my.
jam. He's right 1-on-4.
Oh.
Skated right into traffic there. Exactly 2 minutes left in the game here, and O'Donnell in his own end. O'Donnell gets it up on the wall for Quinn Brick. That one missed everybody, but deflected, so no icing. Berger takes a look over the shoulder and just going to get it up on the wall. That took a weird carom.
But it
now
worked
Johnson
out.
Going to give it to himself. Johnson with time. Johnson makes Brick miss. Now Johnson runs into Lingle and sent right back out over the line. But nope,
Staley keeps it in.
Nice read there. Staley going to keep
Again.
it again. He will. Smart play. Gets it to the net.
Good.
And Beaver
Perfect.
going to hang on with 128 here. So.
Yep. That works out great. Turn a little face off in the offensive zone now. Take care of business here, Steve. You play all minutes in this game.
Well, B&D, they talked about family. Sister Sledge coming at you with we are family right now.
Oh, my.
Classic. Oh, Stevens looking for the handy, and Beaver going to hang on to that one.
And Brady knew it, too.
I think Beaver's got to be approaching the plus 40 shot mark.
Wow.
Maybe 50.
Sister Sledge.
Johnson going to take the draw in the zone with Perry, and Johnson going to come up with it.
Oh,
and
right
throw that
there.
into the cage, and B&D still buzzing here. 5-1, 116 left to go. Johnson down low. Johnson going to walk it, goes low to high. Buchholz, can he get it through? That one just missed. Staley steps up, going to throw that one back down low, but intercepted there by Bernhard. He'll get it out the center and taken by Maggio Buchholz. Buchholz is going to flip it right back down.
Last minute of play, Steve.
Referee got in the way there of Williamson. Now Williamson in his own end. And I think both teams here just ready to let the clock tick. Get through this one. Staley, nice intercept there. And taken there by Lingle. He'll throw it back down looking for Dunn. Dunn going to chip it to himself. Goes down low behind the cage. And Buchholz looking to step into him. Taken there by Koluzny. Now Buchholz. Koluzny going to keep it in. Tanner.
Oh, that almost snuck through, Steve.
Almost snuck that one in. Now Buchholz, little chip on the wall for Stevens. Stevens took a little rough ride from Williamson, but came to him from behind. Now Stevens going to try to get it out. Kept in there nicely by Koluzny. Now Dunn looking for Johnson.
Johnson took one to the dome.
Throw that one back down low. We're down to 10 seconds left in this one, and I think Buchholz content to eat it. Going to cross it, and that's going to do it, Eric. The B&D United hockey team.
Your champions once again, Steve.
Champions once again here for the David M. McCarthy Memorial.
And they'll go celebrate in the corner, Steve. A fitting tribute. As you said, Steve, they finished in a family fashion. The
Family
3 F's,
fashion.
Steve. And that is exactly what
Family.
you wanted.
What are the 3 F's?
Finished family fashion,
Fashion.
Steve. Tom Trosi would be appalled right now.
Love it. Love it.
This is a great win for this B&D team. Exactly what they needed, Steve. We talked about how critical these first 2 games were going to be. Sean Pye's on his feet, questioning, am I the better Pies? I don't know. Steve will figure it out later over some Clams Casino.
Well, Sean is in Nashville doing music, and Sammy Pye's actually picked up the guitar at Fort Kibbe.
Love it.
So he's playing a little strings right now as well too. So the
what kind of thoughts do you think are going through the head as these Niagara Wheatfield shaking paws with Eric Santamozicki?
A little dejected look on the Falcons look, but Eric Mozicki, holiday fashion here in the Santa suit.
Yeah.
With the gloves. By the way, you got the gloves on again tonight too.
Oh yeah, these are looking
Very
good and feeling
stylish.
better, Steve.
Someone broke a stick down there.
But again,
B&D.
there's the fish on the. It made it to the ice.
Is that a fish?
Yep, it made it to the ice. Effective Chase Cummings.
Have they been doing that?
Not afraid to pick it up.
And I think we're going to have a little post-game ceremony.
Post-game ceremony here, Steve. Again, a major milestone here. The David M. McCarthy Memorial Arena, David M. McCarthy Memorial Tournament, Steve. A very special tournament, Steve, for a very special player at Batavia High School. And
yeah.
Steve,
Hey, Spencer, can we zoom in real quick on the David number 6 sign there in the corner?
Yep.
That's what today is all about. It's about that individual right there, the captain number 6. And great to see the home club take home another trophy in his honor and his name. So we're going to have a little bit of a final ceremony here, and going to get some players of the game here. And special thanks to Niagara Wheatfield, St. Mary's, Iroquois Alden for making the trip here.
Coach Staley, Coach Kirkwood making the final notes here. Great tournament. Congratulations to all 4 teams who played in this tournament. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing. That's what it's all about. Playing some high school hockey here, knee deep in the holiday season, Steve. This is what it's all about.
All Section 6, too. So B&D plays in Section 5, but they're independent.
Yep.
And we've seen a lot of Section 6 this year, that being the Buffalo side.
Yep.
And both teams
they'll bring
come
both
here to
teams
center
in.
ice. Very classy. And here
Yep.
comes the trophy. Coach Kirkwood, Coach Staley going to walk out the trophy to center ice. I'm sure.
Can't really quite. I don't know if we can hear him, Steve.
We probably can't hear him, but I know Coach Staley's probably going to get emotional on this one to talk about, what this tournament represents. Everybody huddled up here in front of the referees circle, and
Yeah. He's having an at-length conversation to which none of us can hear.
we'll just use our imagination. But
listen, it's always he always makes it meaningful, Steve, as he is making it meaningful right here.
And now I believe Coach Kirkwood going to say some words. And big thanks here to.
Looks, we don't know exactly who got that one. Looks like.
And I think they're going to announce the players of the game. I think you can't really tell a number.
I could have made an argument
you
for
think
Coley.
you think somebody'd have a microphone down there, Eric?
Yeah.
But
Can't do everything, Steve. We can't.
some of their fans making their way to Kelly's Holland Inn as we speak.
And some of the Batavia United fans already dancing.
Yeah.
I probably would have given one to the keeper, Steve.
Beaver.
Yes.
And
Reese Tanner will get one. Or
Berger. Yeah, Berger. He was,
Yep.
Liam Berger is.
Listen.
He is kind of, you talked a lot about Lama last year, kind of being the anchor
Yep.
at blue line. I think Liam Berger.
Yep.
Luke Staley logs a ton of minutes
Reese Tanner.
as a freshman, but Liam Berger in his senior year, and now Owen Bentley as well, and Maju Buchholz has been
Yep.
steady Eddie as well. So the blue line.
Sammy Pies.
Sammy Pies, yeah.
So.
And that will do
They'll
it.
part ways.
That'll do it from the Saddle Dome.
Yep.
Reese Tanner, I'm sure, wanted the shutout here tonight, but give Niagara Wheatfield credit at the end there. And going to get a look here at the B&D, and that's classy to see everybody kind of get together. And
the players of the game.
Yeah.
All together on the ice.
What do you got? 3, 6, 8 for the tournament. And Erin Carney out there with her camera.
Yep. Always the
Takes
official
great
photographer.
pictures.
And that'll do it, Steve.
And that'll do it. So let's get a quick recap here.
Yep. We've got plans, Steve. We've got plans.
We got plans. So I guess, are we thinking Kelly's, or are we out of here quick?
I'm out of here quick, unfortunately, Steve. The Upper East Side is calling. But I have to tell you, Steve, just a great tournament all around. 4 outstanding teams. Thank you again for participating. Great family here. The David M. McCarthy Memorial Tournament. As you can see, your tournament champions over there in the corner as they take their championship. There they are with the trophy. Jamison Motika will hold on to the trophy.
Yeah.
We'll get a little.
And they always take that picture. And Eric Sanasuit just standing out. Right?
The fish is down on the ice, Steve.
Always great to take a picture there by that banner. And that's Mike McCarthy down low with the B&D hat.
Yep.
Brady Carney next to him. And the
Now
coaching
student
staff
coach
as well.
Brady Carney. Yeah, no, this
Ashton
is
Fendler down there as well.
great to see this team here, Steve, and great win. But it's Steve, how critical to come out of this with this tournament with a win, finishing, as we said, as a family. To your point, again, I will tell you, as the Dorringer family in front of us, I have to tell you that last night was big, and I thought that was a meaningful moment. Brought that team together. A tournament like this is exactly just what the doctor ordered, Steve, for this team to get started here as they go on the run now, Steve. It is a critical junction of the season.
So, yeah, just so you know, that
Juncture.
run next week, I'll be in New York City. Traveling
right.
with the club to New York City. We leave on Friday. They're going to have a game against Pelham, and they're also going to have a game against Iona Prep.
That's great.
So those should be 2 tough contests as well. So nice to get on the road during the holidays. Haven't been to NYC in quite some time. I know you're going to see Fish
That
at
is
Madison
true.
Square Garden
That is
around
true.
New Year's. Am I correct?
That was supposed to be a surprise, but I guess it's not anymore. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, that's I'm just kidding. We were going to have Eric Santa Mazicki deliver it, but no, I'm just kidding. We're going to keep the only. Let's be honest. The only Santa here is Rampart Santa.
Well, yeah, there he is, number 7.
But anyways, Steve,
But,
we digest. Digress. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place.
And
today.
anyway, pleasure again to always. I've been seeing a lot of you lately.
Yeah.
And I'm going to see you tomorrow at the Bills game.
Correct. Wings
which is
lot
going to
tomorrow.
be epic.
Epic.
4:25 start from Orchard Park. Triffthausers will be in the lot by 10 a.m.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. We can't wait for that one. I got to tell you, though, Again, great tournament here, Steve. Always a fun event. Great to be here with you, as I said. Look forward to seeing you Sunday. And we'll see you after further review on Monday. It just keeps going, Steve.
Merry Christmas.
Same.
To you and your
Yep.
family. Spencer
Same.
White, our executive producer. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
'Tis the season.
Yep.
So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. So your final here,
Divine.
was it 5-1 final?
5-1 final.
5-1 final. B&D getting it done again. Another trophy here for the McCarthy Memorial Christmas Tournament. We look forward to the New York City trip, and then I don't know our next broadcast here, but the next home game here, it'll be myself, Eric Trifthauser, and our executive producer, Spencer White, once again. So for Spencer White and for Eric Trifthauser, I'm Steve Pies. Pleasure having you with us. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays.
Safe and happy holidays, everybody. We'll see you in the new year.
We'll see you next time. Take care.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't even give it another thought. What do you got planned tonight? Tonight? Not much, honestly. I'm going to just finish up a little bit of Christmas shopping.
Really sorry, man, but this one's going later than I expected.
Oh, God, no.